here with Bill Shaw, who is the past treasurer of the Experimental Aviation Association. Can you explain to us what experimental aircraft is?
Primarily an experimental aircraft is one who is the only one of its kind. There is no what they call standard certification or certificate of airworthiness for experimental aircraft. The type of certification they have is what they call experimental, and as such have different rules for building. They are required to be inspected by the FAA to make sure they meet certain minimum standards. Then when the airplane is built, the FAA licenses it to fly, or certifies it to fly, and then the person has to be confined within a certain area for so many hours before they'll approve him for flying elsewhere.
I'm here with Phil Hayes, who is one of the coordinators of the aviation show here today at Greasetown Mall. And we're standing in front of Phil's ultralight.
Yes. Ultralights have been around for probably about the last 10 years. The FAA defines an ultralight now as being an aircraft that weighs no more than 254 pounds, can fly no faster than 63 miles an hour. It's allowed to carry 5 gallons of fuel, only one person, and it doesn't require a license. It's strictly a recreational plane for a lot of fun.
It doesn't require a license, so does that mean it doesn't fall under federal aviation regulations?
No, it still falls under what we call FAR 103, which is a guideline that the FAA has given us to allow us this privilege, if you will, of flying airplanes, but without a lot of the expense and complications of medical exams, expensive flight schools, and things of that nature. We still recommend that people get instruction to learn how to fly these things safely, but we don't have a lot of the overhead.
Now, where would they get instruction to learn, and how much would instruction cost? Is it the same as going through a pilot's training?
No, instruction is probably going to cost you $50 to $100. There's a flight school down in Horseheads that is kind of the ultralight hub of New York State, if you will, where they provide safe training in two-seater ultralights that have been specially modified.
Today we're going